Hey guys, I figured I'd never really did a proper review for this, Rehab. This is the green tea plus energy. I figured since I never really did a proper review, I'd do one now. I went and picked up one of these old guys, and they are old because this one still has the green tab, um, which was like one of the first ones that came out. Now they all have black. So I figured, I'd do a review of it. I'm going to add this one to my collection. This is going to take the place of the one that's currently in there. One thing about this, though, I really don't like is there's a dent right here that wasn't there when I went to bring it up. What happened was the bagging lady decided she was going to have a conversation with her friend, and she knocked it over and started laughing. And, well, quite frankly, that pissed me off. I don't know if anybody else has ever had that problem. You search through a bunch of cans, or you find the perfect condition one, and you're like, alright, this one's going to be perfect for my collection, and then the cashier fucks it up, the way they ring it up, or they just drop it in a bag. I mean, frankly, it's not something that everybody gives a fuck about. I mean, it's not something you think about, like, oh, maybe this kid's going to collect this can, but still, just pisses me off. Anyway, let's get down to the review. Now, I remember this one was pretty bad, and that's why I didn't buy it again. And the only reason I bought it again now is because, one, it had the green tab, and two, relatively cheap. So I'm going to have to try and pop that dent out myself. I'm not going to drink a lot of this just because, like I said, it's nasty from what I remember. Never been a green tea fan, never been a tea fan, period, unless it had sugar in it. Like a lot of sugar. Oh shit, that smells bad. Oh man. Yeah, well. Alright, alright. Alright, it's not necessarily as bad as I remember. The first sip was kind of nasty. I think that's because I was partially expecting it to be nasty. But, yeah, it's alright. Hold on, let me... It's alright. Now, normally I'm in more of a position to say, if you like, let's say, green tea, then you might like this or you might not like this. But I quite honestly don't drink a lot of green tea or unsweetened tea for that matter. So I really don't know what to tell you. I can tell you right now, this is a decent amount of sweet. I'm a guy who likes a lot of salt on my stuff and a lot of sugar on my candy. So for me to tell you this is mediumly sweet is probably going to be a little strong for people who aren't as seasoned as I am, if you want to say. Yeah, no, I pour salt on my shit, and if my drink doesn't have enough, if it's not sweet enough for me, I will put sugar in there from time to time. I don't know, it's not very sweet, but it's not very bitter either. So, it's got a decent combination, and I don't know. Like, you can taste tea, and I'm assuming that weird flavor is green tea, but, yeah, it's okay. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it was, and I'm gonna try and pop this dent out. Oh, 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 oh. I think I got most of it. Yeah, I got it a little bit, so it's not as ugly. I shouldn't be doing this on video, but, yeah, it's alright. I got this for basically nothing, so I'm not gonna complain. It's got the green tab on it, which is something I've been wanting to replace. I popped that dent so it doesn't look as ugly. Yeah. Let me just take one more sip. I honestly don't know what green tea tastes like enough to compare it to that. So I'm going to tell you, if you do like green tea, or you like slightly sweetened or unsweetened tea, then it's worth taking a risk on this if you've never tried it. If you have tried it, then I'm pretty sure you know how it tastes. This is one of the times when I'm kind of caught off guard in terms of description. I was honestly expecting to come into this and just be able to describe how nasty it was and why, but it's okay. And I don't usually lie about drinks. I mean, I never really lie about how drinks taste. So I'm not going to tell you it's nasty just because I want to. It's okay. Not the best, not the worst. yeah, it's worth a try if you haven't ever tried it. I'll tell you that. So if you can find one, I know they're releasing them a lot in like Europe right now for some reason. Um, so yeah, if you're one of my European viewers and these are new to your area and you for some reason didn't want to try them because you saw green tea and it kind of disgusted you, I'd recommend giving it a try. What's the worst that could happen? These are really old, so you're probably not going to find them with the green tab. If you do, I don't know if these were pre-release ones with the green tab or that was just initial release. Initial release. I'm sorry. Not too sure. I know the Orangeade ones and the Rehabs now have their respective colors on the tab, orange and yellow. The original Rehabs came out with black tabs. I know that the blue one, the blue Rehab used to have blue, or now it does have blue, and oh, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe the older ones had black. I'm trying to think. Alright, now I'm a little confused because I have the ones in my collection had black. And I can never remember if I was trying to replace them with black or the color. Because now I'm actually confusing myself a little bit. Let's go take a look. This is going to turn into a little bit of an adventure. Okay, here's my collection, and this is what I like to call. So we've got the pink one with the pink tab, Orangeade with the orange tab, red one with, it would have had the black tab, but I took it off, but you would see like a little red part right there where it's black. This guy had the black tab, and this guy has the black tab because it's one of the old ones. This guy would have had the black tab. And now I think they have their own colors. So I think I was trying to find them in black, or maybe I was trying to find them with their own colors. I really don't know. Now I'm confusing myself. This is like one of those times where you think you know, and then you confuse yourself by thinking what if. But anyway, I found it in green. I haven't seen them around lately much anyway, and I personally like green. You know, it's my favorite color. So I'm just going to keep that and add it to the collection. It's in a little better shape than this one. So that'll be that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this weird review. This is probably the most odd review I've ever done. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch up with you later, and I have a bunch of goodies for later on because I found a really, really awesome stash of different kind of cans. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you.